has today surrendered. The last of our enemies is laid low. Here at home, you have a short rest from the unceasing exertions which you have all borne without flinching or complaint for so many dark years. We also think at this time especially of the prisoners in Japanese hands, of our friends in the dominions of Australia and New Zealand, in India, in Burma, and in those colonial territories upon whom the brunt of the Japanese attack fell. We rejoice that their sufferings will soon be at an end, and that these territories will soon be purged of the Japanese invader. Peace has once again come to the world. Let us thank God for this great deliverance and his mercies. Long live the King.
The Premier gave out the terrific news at midnight. Comparatively few people heard it. Some even left for work in the morning before radio or papers had put them wise. But it was true. And coinciding with the first VJ Day came the royal opening of Parliament. This was a most appropriate beginning to London's 2 days of official celebration. The cheers for total victory had as their first objective, so to speak, the King and Queen. Though rain did its worst on the drive back, it wasn't quite so bad on the drive to the Houses of Parliament. From the Mall, through the Horse Guards and down Whitehall, past the Cenotaph with its memories of that other war. Thoughts uppermost in the minds of many of the cheering people must have been 2 world wars in a lifetime. It must never happen again. Already, all over London's West End, the vast VJ crowds were collecting. Those at Westminster were just a foretaste of what was to come. London has its obvious rallying points on such great occasions. This was one. Piccadilly Circus, of course, was another. This magnetic centre now attracted almost more people than it could accommodate, and all of them made their feelings unmistakably clear. The third great centre of attraction is the Palace. There, the patiently waiting thousands passed the time like this. people cheered their sovereign and his family, the climax of the day was reached. It was a scene that all enemies of Britain, past, present or future, would do well to note. For it proves once again the unbreakable solidarity of this nation and its long tradition. It was in the afternoon, too, that members of the Commons, with Eden, Churchill, Attlee and Morrison at their head, went to attend the Thanksgiving service at St Margaret's, Westminster, while the Lords went to the Abbey. It was Thanksgiving for victory and for peace. For peace had come at last. The lights had gone up again, with illumination on the grand scale for our historic buildings. Where the flames of the Blitz had once lit up the scene with the ghastly glow of war, we now enjoyed the peaceful floodlighting of Victory Night. Tonight, in many streets and bombed-out places, bonfires blazed away till dawn. In the Old Kent Road, in an open space where bombs had once come screaming down, they sang and danced. VJ Night in the Old Kent Road. Back in the West End, they were doing just the same, but it was inclined to be a bit more crowded. This was rejoicing in a big way for the best of all possible reasons, and heaven knows, with every justification. But I did hear one man in the crowd say, in 6 months they'll forget the war. Well, I'll bet any money we don't. Neither 6 years of war, nor the few hours of VJ.